Hey, what's up and welcome everyone to another Warzone video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you the best Bullfrog loadout that I have found, and this is especially relevant now that the Bullfrog has been buffed in the most recent weapon balancing updates. Now, I've done some testing myself. Usually, I typically rely off of JGod and True Game data, but I had to do some additional testing myself because not all of the work has been put in yet, and I found some very interesting finds that I was not expecting. But before we get on to today's video, I do want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Keeps. For those of you who don't know, Keeps is your one-stop shop for all things hair loss and balding prevention. Now, we've talked about in the past, 2 out of 3 men experience some form of balding by the age of 35. We've got an older demographic here, and heck, I'm 28. I'm getting there as well, and I feel a little weird talking about this to the internet, but my hair is a big part of my identity, and I'm even going to go in and have an online consultation myself, because whether it's the way I've been styling it, or maybe it's because I'm getting older, I am noticing a little bit of thinning, a little bit of receding, and the only way to keep your hair is prevention. When you start noticing those signs, it's already started. So I'm going to go in. Fortunately, all the consultations can be online from the comfort of my own home, and they will mail in the only 2 FDA approved drugs for balding and hair loss prevention. So if you guys are interested in finding out more, maybe answering those questions for yourself, check it out via the pinned comment and the description. That is keeps.com/IceManIsaac. keeps.com/IceManIsaac. I want to give them a huge shout out for them for not only sponsoring this video, but multiple videos in the past. They've been a great partner of the channel, and hopefully they help me keep this magnificent flow. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So we are talking about the Bullfrog. Now, why is everyone talking about the Bullfrog? We've talked about in the past that the Bullfrog has been so dominant. It's been really exciting to use for one reason, and that is the headshot multiplier. However, in a recent patch note, they recently buffed and nerfed, but I think an overall buff to the Bullfrog, and we're going to cover that real quickly. So in that most recent patch notes, we got a little bit of information here. It said Bullfrog damage has been decreased from 34 to 32. So that is a nerf. But they gave a maximum damage rate increase by 11%, which makes it even more viable. I feel like the Cold War MP5, that's one thing it really lacks on, is the damage range. The Bullfrog could be more of a sniper support because it has that increased damage range. The base move speed has been increased by 1%, so you're moving even faster, and the sprint out speed has been increased by 13% as well, so you're getting that gun up quicker after sprinting. So the gun feels a lot more dynamic. Surprisingly, it has more range as well, but you're moving faster while you're using it. So the intent of that, it says the Bullfrog's exceptional headshot multiplier has allowed it to reach one of the fastest TTKs in the game. While this change does not directly affect that multiplier, it diminishes its output. That's talking about making it go from 34 to 32. This change reduces the Bullfrog's ability to consistently achieve extreme TTKs while not removing it entirely. We felt it was a bit too easy to consistently reduce the TTK to these ranges, so we're asking for a bit more accuracy in exchange for the Bullfrog's attractive stat line. We are hesitant to label this as an outright nerf, as we believe there's more value to this weapon added than its damage alone. And I would agree with this. I wasn't a big fan of the Bullfrog in the past. It felt a little clunky to use. And I really, truly do believe after this buff, I'm going to call it an overall buff, and much of the community is, because I'm seeing a lot of tournament players running it now as well, the Bullfrog has changed a lot. So let's talk about some of the things real quick with the Bullfrog. One of the things that we know about with the Bullfrog is whenever you're taking shots to the head, the Bullfrog destroys all other SMGs. Bullfrog there in orange, 250 plates to the head. It beats the MP5 Cold War, which we're going to talk about in a future video, and it beats the MAC-10 by leaps and bounds. Now, we can even see it here. Shout out to the brother JGod. I love JGod. He has the Bullfrog here on his list, and that's one thing we've talked about with the damage drop-off. Take a look at this. 559 milliseconds, 559, 559, 799, and then 959. So you get a pretty big drop-off after the 15-meter mark. But look at something like the Cold War MP5. The Cold War MP5 is at 492, but then after 10 meters, it goes all the way up to 632, and then again to 773. So that Bullfrog's additional range is what's going to make it very viable, and I believe JGod bases all of these off of straight chest shots. So then you combine that with the fact that this gun has that crazy headshot multiplier and the increased damage range, the Bullfrog is in a very good spot. So let me talk about some of the things that I have changed up with this weapon, the way that I am running it in the game, because it is not how most of your peers and most of your favorite YouTubers, including JGod, are running it, but I have some very good reasons for why we're doing it. So starting off at the top, we have the GRU suppressor. We always run the GRU suppressor because it gives us sound suppression. We're not going to show up on the radar. It gives us increased range. It helps out with the vertical recoil slightly. It slightly hurts our aim down sight, but the biggest thing is it gives us range and it gives us sound suppression. From there, we're running the Task Force barrel, which gives us the increased range. It hurts our vertical recoil a little bit, but it's worth it for that extra range in the insane plus 69, nice, bullet velocity. From there, here's where we get into some really complicated stuff, and I want to have a conversation about the way you should be using the Bullfrog. So as we mentioned in the past, the Bullfrog's headshot multiplier is what really makes this gun excel. So I have built this weapon out to be the most accurate to an extent, but to build around that headshot multiplier. So first and foremost, we are rocking a Microflex LED. Now, I realize the iron sights aren't terrible, but if I am going for headshots to make the most out of that TTK, I want a clean iron sight. I'm talking MAC 10 gallantry blueprint, FFAR iron sight level. I need a red dot on this gun, so I'm hitting all headshots. From there, I've opted for the 65 round mag because it does not increase my aim down sight time or my reload time. It just allows me to get the have a little bit additional firepower. If you're playing in solos or duos, I would maybe swap that out for something like a rear grip, or, you know, an underbarrel like the Spetsnaz grip. But frankly, I run mainly trios and quads, and so I want that additional 15 rounds. And then finally, where things get really weird, and where I actually, after doing some testing, changed what I ran from what I ran in this video. Because in this video, I'm playing with my buddy John. My buddy John is my editor. We're super close friends. We've been best friends since we've been gaming, like, all the way back in high school. We've been, you know, best friends for over a dozen years. And we're gaming this together. I'm coaching him actually as we go along. We run through. I am running and gunning and loving the Bullfrog, but I did make one fundamental change to the class, and I'm going to explain it right here. So in this video, you'll see me running the KGB skeletal stock. You'll see me running it like this right here. This is not the way to run it. I was really surprised when I went on to True Game Data site and I looked up the KGB skeletal stock. It said ADS movement speed plus 0%. Now on the site, on the game, it says it's supposed to increase our ADS firing movement speed. And even the Spetsnaz stock is supposed to increase our firing movement speed. Well, after doing some testing where basically I was aiming down sight and walking, aiming down sight, firing and walking, and then comparing it to nothing. These stocks, I don't know if they're broken or what, but they do nothing for my ADS movement speed. I don't know if they broke them or what, but I am getting zero value out of either the Spetsnaz or the KGB skeletal stock from the testing that I was doing. Both ADS firing movement speed and just shooting movement speed and like pre-aim down sight, walking movement speed. I got no benefit from either of these stocks, which is weird, and I think it's bugged. And for that reason, I'm rocking the no stock. The reason I'm rocking the no stock is this right here. When we go back over to the True Game Data site, this is accurately reflected. No stock helps us out with sprint to fire time, so that gun gets up even quicker, which was already buffed in the most recent update with that sprint out speed. So boom, sprint out speed is reduced even more. The gun becomes incredibly snappy, and it only hurts our hip fire by about 10%. If you were to run one of these guns, it hurts it by 58%. And normally, I would be okay with a massive damage to the hip fire. However, because this gun doesn't give us any benefit to the ADS movement speed like it's supposed to, it is a waste of your time. And so this right here, take a screenshot if you want it, is the way I am running my Bullfrog right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is focusing on headshot damage. There are some adjustments you can make if you're a solos or duos player. If I'm a solos or duos, I might knock this out and I might run for the Spetsnaz grip if you really struggle with the recoil, but it's pretty negligible. If you want it to be even snappier, you can throw on the Serpent grip or you can throw on the speed tape. I would probably throw the speed tape because Serpent grip hurts your sprint to fire time. I'd probably throw on the speed tape. I even tested the Tiger Team Spotlight and I noticed zero difference to my movement speed. I ran across sprinting and I timed it. I ran across walking and timed it. No differences for me. And so I'm not even rocking the Tiger Team Spotlight as well. The Ember sighting point will give me an additional range at about plus 8%, but it's not worth it. Because, well, this gun already has pretty dang good range because of the recent damage buff. You don't need additional range with that Ember sighting point. If you're shooting at that range, you're basically using an AR anyways. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I rock my Bullfrog. I drop an absolute heater in today's game, as you kind of been seeing. I've been cutting in and out. You guys can see the gameplay progress. Watch all the way towards the end. Watch some of the reactions that I have when I'm absolutely blistering people with this gun. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We have a lot more guns to cover. If you enjoyed the way that I have covered the individual stats and why I have built the gun the way I've built it, make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments how the Bullfrog is treating you. Without further ado, I want to give one more thanks to Keeps for sponsoring today's video. And I want you guys to enjoy the rest of today's gameplay where we frag out with me and my old high school buddy and the editor who's editing this video right now. Frag out in Warzone. Enjoy. Peace.
I quit.
We should have one on our left.
40 meters west.
Got him.
Where's that? Okay, there's a bag.
There you go. Plates here.
Armor here. Let's head for the safe zone.
Got some decent players in this lobby. Like, that was a TTV squad that we ran into earlier, so... the guy in this truck got out. I don't know where he is, though. Yeah, sniping. Yep, great comms. Tagged up. He's probably...
Shit! They're on me! That's it.
Zone's coming in. Okay, we're gonna double chow in 3, 2, 1. Got him.
Dude, like, how you...
Get your loadout if you need it.
I'm driving.
Nice job. I'll come scoop you. We'll get double self and some UAVs.
We got recon online. I'll drive.
Right down here in this shed.
Repositioning.
Sniping. 2.
Mark the target.
Great shots out of that guy. Try to cover my cross.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Taking shots here.
Nice job.
Up there.
Copy.
Oh. Yeah, they're both a little bit.
Comes.
Found you.
Great job, John. Great comms. Way to play your life. Way to cover my cross. These guys are pretty good.
That was a good shot he had on me.
So, only thing that I would ask from you as a teammate is give me confirmation calls. So, when I say, hey, cover my cross, got it.
Like, I got you.
Comms,
Copy,
like, good copy, Roger. Something to let me know, like, you heard. And if you can't, just be like, I can't. Or, you know, give me 2 seconds. I don't have an angle. Something like that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you were covering my angle there for a second.
I was.
Yeah. Because I think they were coming to thirst.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Dude, if I think the Bullfrog would be a fantastic gun on controller. I'm missing a couple too many shots. Not because the gun is shaky. I'm literally just I am missing. Guy close. Popping Daddy.
Alright, I'll make noise on the right.
Enemy marked.
He's another demon. Like, just B-hop chowed me with the sniper. Chow them together. He's not ghosted, so we can keep pushing through. Just watch your head on these lanes.
8 meters, just keep going.
38, yep. Alright, chow this corner. 3, 2, 1. Okay, he ran. He's probably going for a cross. He might be going for the truck. Let's push. 2.
Enemy marked.
I'm holding shots till I get a clean one.
My bad, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Enemy marked.
They're getting the rover. Easy beams. Rover's hurt. Go ahead and hop in my truck.
Hey, well,
Nice. Huge.
I got
Hop in,
the
hop in,
wheel.
hop in. Hop in. Okay, they are on the outside gates. Watch your head. Watch your head. They're on the outside gates. One guy right here.
Broken in the back.
John, you're f***ing awesome, baby. Let's go.
I got you.
Great comms. I would not have chowed that if I didn't know that. Great job.
Where?
Okay, you see him? He's jumping. He just jumped on top of fire. Do you see that? He just jumped on top of fire, second roof.
Well,
Yep. Get your head down. Get down, bro.
Yeah.
Crawl down. Crawl down. Crawl down.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Keep coming. Keep coming. You got to come all the way inside. I'm not sure if you're gonna make it.
You're good. Sit tight.
Looks like one of them's hanging back. One of them's close, 38 meters, possibly on a roof.
We're out of time.
28 meters on the right-hand side. 37 meters. They might be trialing down this hallway.
I'm gonna go up top for a second.
Okay. We, yeah, might try to hijack fire station roof from them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Top.
Great. Great shots, John. Okay, below us, but not taking the ladder yet. Unless they're ghosted. They're ghosted. They're ghosted. They very well take the ladder. If they are, I got double
Got
Simtex.
gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Son of a vehicle. I don't see anything. Jump over to me. From that corner. Yep.
Repositioning.
Yeah, they're definitely in here. 20 seconds, and then we can kind of like wrap back and hold like an off angle on these guys.
Yeah. Actually fell.
All good.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, you hold that angle. I'm gonna make some noise above. Oh, now I'm just gonna make some noise below him.
Got gas moving in.
One more in the second story window. Weak. Rose skin.
Stop shooting at me.
Okay, it's an aggressive zone. We gotta move. I think that guy's gonna be dead at the zone.
And that's why I saw people over here.
Okay.
Heading this way.
Trying to remember that.
Disregard that.
Nice, Jonathan. Dude, I really feel the damage range buff on the Bullfrog. Huge help with that guy down low.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept going in and out of the gas.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
so
huge.
obnoxious.
Enemy UAV overhead.
It was such a weird angle to play because, like, our only other play was sitting on top of the roof.
Yeah,
But then
it
it
makes
could get into this really weird, like, limbo battle where we're both battling in the gas. Like, oh, we're just going to wait for them to go in the gas. Oh, we're going to wait for them to go in the gas. And then both of us are waiting. And then we burn out both of our gas masks. And then we end up dying in the gas. So that's why I was just kind of, like, taking off angle. And
Yeah, I think that was smart. Because then you can't, it's 50-50 if you hang there and wait for them.
right. And I know we could gun them. And when the zone started moving, I knew there was only one angle they could take. I guess two. I really wasn't prepared for the front door, but the office window. And then you gunned the guy on the lower. That was nice. Okay, watching our top left. We actually don't have much cover here. I think we can Billy Goat our way up, though. We can. All right, I got a cluster in the pocket. Do you have any utility?
I have dead silence and nothing else.
Awesome. Okay, that's good to know.
Hostile dropping into
Dropper?
the area. What? Enemy UAV
He's like-
overhead.
Moving.
Friendly
Yeah, I got
loadout
some
drone
truck.
on the way.
Roger, tank.
Cracked. They got in the vehicle too. Nothing on heartbeat.
Shooting from the top.
Yep.
We got recon online.
UAV entering the AO.
Okay, pick this up and let's push.
Mark some gear.
I don't want to be caught on this side of the zone. I think we have some ghosted players on this house up here. Watch these house windows.
I'm getting hit.
Oh my gosh.
Bitch.
Losing ground. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB
Figure John take some. Oh, yep. Window.
Grenade out.
second I
Everyone
stop.
in the safe zone.
It's all good. Check bathroom. Yep. Oh my gosh. I fought too many rats in this building.
Gene.
Yeah, that honestly did look... that looks so sus, bro.
We got recon online.
Oh, easy holds on this house, bro.
Movement. Enemy marked.
Good down. They get inside?
Yeah, they went inside.
Okay,
They have nowhere to go,
I got
though.
left door. You right window. Okay, both left door. Let's go, Jonathan.
Go. Right here.
Great comms.
Advised, UAV is bingo
Two
fuel.
of them.
Yeah, they're in a really bad spot. The zone's gonna push them. Let's keep pushing this.
UAV entering
Okay.
the AO.
I'm pushing up to the shed.
Gas is closing. Get to the
I'm gonna get him over here.
Kill your mark if you can.
Less than 10 to go. You can win this. Extra lethals here.
I'm playing my life.
Yeah, I'm just putting shots over you.
Thermite out.
Push. One's down. The other one's at a really shitty angle.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Grenade out.
RTB will resupply.
One selfed. Fuck. Nade over the top of me. Nice. Close left. They got self. Close to the right at self.
There's another team. Shooting.
Just focus on this guy, John.
I'm trying to stop.
Shooting at me.
Dude,
Fix yourself up.
I was trying to stop.
I don't give a shit about the sniper, man. You gotta win that close gunfight.
I know. I accidentally was plating. I have the all plates on.
I mean, that's what you should have.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was trying to cancel it. Oh, I ended up getting sniped from the right.
Damn. Yeah, we just have to finish that fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have utility, if you have nades, if you have anything. You just need to get in there, finish that fight. Especially when we've got 2 down and we know that they have self revives, like plating. All good. Yeah, the sniper definitely mixed things up, but